Are you thinking of ways to improve the lighting for your videos? Perhaps your first port of call will be Amazon, looking at expensive continuous lighting. You don't need to spend too much, but you do need to have the right lighting. Today, I'm making a few changes to my lighting, and my first port of call is Screwfix. Perhaps you're wondering what I'm going to buy. I'll be back in a little while and I'll show you exactly what I'm buying and why. I've just got back. I bought a pack of 5 GU10 LED spotlight bulbs. The GU10s are the ones that are bayonet mount. These ones though are daylight balanced. They have a colour temperature of 6000 K, which is a nice white, bluey white light, like daylight. Standard bulbs have a temperature, or the standard spotlight bulbs have a standard temperature of around 2700 K, which is much more orange than daylight. You might not notice it because our eyes adjust very, very quickly. We don't notice it. But when you're taking video, the camera doesn't adjust and doesn't make allowances, and they can give a very, very strange cast to your videos. Now, it is possible, if all your lights are the same color temperature, to then adjust your camera and balance it. That's fine, but it does involve a bit more messing about. But because I use 2 LED light panels, one here and one there, they are daylight balanced. They have a color temperature of 5600. So if I were to use both, I would have daylight with a strange orange cast in the background, and that's very difficult to deal with afterwards, because if you correct the orange, the white then begins to turn a strange shade of blue. So it's much better to have uniform, even lighting that's of the same temperature. What I want is to be able to use these lights as they're here. I do have white walls, so I don't have a colour cast from the walls. I have my 2 LED panels as fill-in. I know exactly what my settings should be to get the correct exposure, and I literally just need to press record and off I go. You don't need to go out and spend lots and lots of money on lighting. These 2 LED panels that I have are available on Amazon and eBay and other places online. I've got one over here and one there. I'll just turn it off. This one is about £30 if you buy it on Amazon. It's called a Viltrox L116B, and it can work off the mains with an adapter that you can get separately for about £10, or they take the ubiquitous Sony NFP batteries. This is one of the smaller ones, although this still lasts about half an hour, which is more than enough unless I waffle on for too long. There are larger batteries available as well, but I find it's fine. It's light, it's easy, I can take it anywhere, and literally they just go on a small tripod on a shelf, and the other one's on a stand just to this side. If you get a couple of these and you have the right color temperature room lights, that's more than enough for you to have flat, even lighting. They don't need to be spotlights, even if you have normal bulbs, provided that you get daylight balanced bulbs that are around 5600 to 6000 K, the color temperature. The only other thing you need to watch out for is if you have any strong colours on your walls, because they will create a colour cast, because the light reflecting from that wall, which may be blue or maybe red or whatever, will create a colour cast. So you need to bear that in mind, and if possible, avoid light bouncing from that wall. If you do have spotlights and you've got one feature wall that's a strong colour, try to avoid pointing any light in that direction. White walls are infinitely preferable, because then you won't have any strong colour cast whatsoever. So that's all I need to say to cover these videos. I will make another few videos with regards to taking video at home, including green screens and adding backgrounds of your choice in future videos. So I'll see you next time.